Once upon a time, in the big blue sea, there lived a little crab named Cory. Now, Cory the crab loved to explore, but he was a little naive and often got himself into sticky situations. One day, while exploring a new part of the reef, Cory wandered too far from home and got stuck between some rocks. Just when he thought he was going to be stuck there forever, a kind dolphin swam by, saw Cory and said, "Hey little crab, you look like you could use a hand." So the dolphin used its nose to help pry the rocks apart and free Cory from his prison. Cory was so grateful to the dolphin for helping him, and he learned that exploring is fun, but staying safe is more important. From that day on, Cory never explored without his friends, and he told them all about his amazing adventure and how the kind dolphin saved him from being stuck in the rocks. The end.
It's a beautiful night in Abacade, but guess who still isn't asleep?
Me! The silly crocodile! How do I tell my brain to fall asleep when all it does is go, go, go? Do you know how to make me tired?
Oh, silly crocodile. The secret to sleep is calming your body first.
Ooh, calm my body. Got it. Am I calm yet?
Not exactly, but I've got an idea. How about I tell you a bedtime story, a brand new fairy tale that's never been told before?
Wait, a bedtime story or a fairy tale? Or is it a bedtime story about a fairy's tale?
I don't think fairies have tails.
Sure they do. Just like me. Except their tails make sparkles instead of, gas.
Oh dear. Okay, silly crocodile. Time to settle down.
Fine, fine. But make it a silly bedtime story. I love silly dreams.
Of course you do. Close your eyes. This is the story of the magical sleep fairies. Every night when the sun goes down and the stars twinkle bright, the silly crocodile closes his eyes to sleep. That's when the sleep fairies wake up from under rocks and trees to bring him the best dreams ever.
What do they look like? Are they silly like me with sparkly fairy tales?
Yes, they're very silly, but shh, keep your eyes closed or you might scare them away. The first fairy checks that our crocodile is safe, snug and cozy in his leafy bed. Then smack one kiss on his forehead to quiet his mind, smack one on each eyelid to keep them closed, and a boop on his nose just to be silly. Then the fairies fly up behind the clouds to collect dream. The first fairy lands in a junkyard.
A junkyard? That's not dreamy! Wait, what's that? A tire?
Oh no, not a tire. We don't need tires. We need dreams.
Unless it's a dream about driving. Beep beep pretends to steer.
Moving on. The second fairy visits a meadow filled with giant sunflowers swaying in the breeze. Perfect, right?
Yes, yes. Ooh, I hope it's a sunflower pillow. Wait, is that another tire?
Another tire. Silly fairies. The third fairy explores a world made of chocolate. Chocolate bunnies, chocolate cookies, chocolate muffins. Surely this is the perfect dream.
Yes, chocolate! Grab me a donut!
But instead, the fairy brings another tire.
What? 3 tires? What am I, a car?
So the fourth fairy tries the land of counting sheep, the perfect sleepy dream. 1 sheep, 2 sheep, 3 wait, is that another tire?
Pretends the sheep is driving a car.
Okay, enough with the tires. I'm supposed to be the storyteller, not the tire collector. At last the sun rises and all the fairies return. The final fairy gives one last dream and drops, yes, you guessed it, another tire. But then, kiss on the forehead, kiss on the eyelids, and one silly boop on the nose. The silly crocodile yawns the biggest yawn, stretches his silly arms, and opens his eyes.
Good morning, world. That was the best night of sleep ever.
Was it though? You dreamed about tires all night?
Exactly! I was so tired. With tires. I stayed up all night trying to fix this bedtime story, narrator. You sound tired. In fact, you're asleep, aren't you? Good night, narrator. And good night to you too, kids. Don't forget to watch more silly crocodile adventures, and maybe bring me some chocolate donuts instead of tires next time. Bye!